with Sudhi and Suchi.
This is Hear It Here with Sudhi and Suchi. Sorry, Sudhi and Suchi and Hear It Here.
तुमने अपना नया नामकरण किया है क्या? बहुत लंबा है. और तुमने जिससे बोला ना जिस एनर्जी से.
You have to dance and say.
कुर्सी मेरी भी हिल गई थी.
हाँ ना.
Hear it here.
Hear It Here with Sudhi and Suchi, where you're gonna hear a whole lot about Bollywood.
And of course now Suchi, we are going to kick off with the headlines. Never ever open a news channel, Suchi.
Okay.
Anyway, Sushmita Sen was spotted with a 2-year-old boy. So everyone, of course, was all excited and everyone was talking about the fact that she might have adopted another child.
Yeah.
But that is not the case. The 2-year-old boy with a beautiful name like Amadeus.
Which is,
of course, Amadeus Wolfgang Mozart. That's the name that comes to my mind when, of course, we talk about Amadeus. By the way, if you haven't seen the film, please watch it. It's a beautiful film.
Okay.
Amadeus, I'm talking about. Of course, that is the child of her very dear friends.
Srijaya and Chaitanya.
Correct.
Yeah.
तुम्हारे को कैसे पता होता है वक्त?
No, because I know Sush, right? We worked in Dula Mil Gaya together, and that was the time when little Rene, Alisa wasn't there. That's her second adopted child.
She is 12 now.
Yeah. Rene was about 9.
Who's 22 now?
Yes, exactly. So Rene was about 9 when we did Dula Mil Gaya, and I have to share this story because I thought it was really beautiful. When I asked Sushmita, did she tell Rene that she was adopted? She said
she adopted her in 2000, right?
Yeah, way back, And she told her, right when she could understand about adoption, etc. She told her that that she was adopted. And she said, and people will ask you. Where's your father, etc. And she said, what all you have to do is tell your friends, etc. that I am my mama's daughter, and if they say, you're adopted, etc. all you need to tell them is, what, I'm special because I came from my mother's heart. You all came from your mother's stomach.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
That is a beautiful story.
It truly is.
I mean, I've remembered that since the time.
It just empowers the child so much,
right? And of course, touchwood, both of them are doing really well. Yeah. I have had the good fortune of working with Rene recently, actually.
Oh,
and
nice.
You will see me in a film called Drama Yama. It's a short film by Kabir Khurana.
Nice.
Which is coming soon.
Very nice. Do I get some part? No, it's already done. It's finished.
It's finished. Okay.
Story of my life.
Now, if you're wondering, Sudhi, for those listening, you don't have to wonder. You can just imagine because I am wearing.
I have a very beautiful imagination.
Tiger print dress. Tiger and stripes. Tiger!
Please don't do the constipated tiger again, please.
Make shave sunati. Okay, so after Tiger Zinda Hai and Tiger 3.
I know where you're going with this. Anyway.
Salman Khan is actually going to be in a film called Black Tiger! Okay, it has going to be Black Tiger!
How racist of him.
No, you know why Black Tiger? Because Black Tiger was a code name for an Indian spy called Ravindra Kaushik. And Salman is going to be playing him.
Ah, nice.
Sadly, he passed away. He died.
That's unfortunate.
Black Tiger mar gaya, lekin Tiger zinda hai! Sorry.
It's the dress. I'm telling you guys, it's the dress. Of course, Samantha Ruth, Suchi, who is a South Indian actress.
Yes.
She has created quite a furore here in Bollywood, especially right after her performance in Family Man 2, where she played the terrorist.
Samantha Ruth played the ruthless terrorist.
I wanted you to say that.
Yes.
Enjoyed yourself?
Loved it.
Can we get back to the story?
Continue.
Very good. So, of course, now Samantha Ruth is wanting to make her presence felt even more in Bollywood, Suchi, because it seems that she has signed on a film with Taapsee Pannu's production house.
Wow, Taapsee's producing too, man.
Yeah, she is. What are you doing?
Definitely not producing a film with you, Sudhi.
And also she's apparently going to sign a 3-film deal with Yash Raj Films. She's already
is huge.
That conversation, yes.
Way to go, Samantha. Welcome to Bollywood in the real sense, man.
इन लोगों की कहानी में मतलब ये conversations है 3 पिक्चरों की हम सिर्फ हमारी conversation होती है
यहाँ पे
है ना?
No, after the success of the film Pushpa,
yes.
Yeah.
The Rise.
Yeah, in Hindi. The makers of Allu Arjun's last film.
Push.
Allah Vaikunta Puramullu. Alla Vaikunthapuramalu. Alla Vaikunthapuramalu.
Nice.
I got it right.
Yes, nice.
Allu Arjun's film, Alla Vaikunthapuramalu.
If you keep saying that, I might have to go to the loo. So
they're now going to be dubbing that film in Hindi. Which film? Alla Vaikunthapuramalu.
Okay, I have to go.
They're going to be dubbing that film in Hindi. Why? Because this other film did so well. So naturally, the cash registers are here also.
Ravindra Jadeja doing Pushpa.
I hate tears, Pushpa.
Galat picture, yaar.
Oh, sorry. You know,
That's exactly what was happening while we were doing this interview,
That's
remember?
true. The next interview you'll see that might be happening and you all will catch all of that and more because we're talking to someone who's made headlines most recently in Arya.
Arya, yes.
Yeah.
He's done a fine job. Fine
job. Really, really great performance. And what a wonderful human being. This is a guy, I mean, he looks fabulous and he's just a wonderful guy, you know.
And talks a lot of sense and a lot of things, yeah. Very knowledgeable, I felt.
Yes, he could have been working in a petrol pump, according to him. You will listen to all of that and more because you're going to meet Sikandar Kher.
Here with Sudhi and Suchi.
It is a true honor to introduce the man whom we're going to be talking to over the next 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And can we just carry on because he's just got so much to go ahead and discuss. He's a brilliant, brilliant actor. And he's somebody who I do know enjoys the work of Sacha Baron Cohen as well. So I'm going to be talking to him about that as well.
Absolutely.
And I'm talking about the man himself. Put your hands together for...
Boutros.
Hello, Sikandar Kher. Welcome to Here with Sudhi and Suchi. Thank you for taking the time to be here.
Thank you for having me, guys. This is it's for me, you say honor, I sharmao, but thank you for wanting to talk to me.
Why, man? There's just so much to talk about. And I want to obviously kick it off with the fact that you're a huge fan as far as Cohen is concerned. I kind of know that. And obviously just wanted to talk to you about the fact that he's somebody who's just done something recently which blew my mind, which was Spy.
Talking about Spy, which I started and stopped because I didn't finish it.
Yeah.
That's started and stopped only, no?
Yeah. Want to tell us a little more about the trauma you actually went through?
Actually, I want to see it. I know it must be amazing because
it truly was.
I'm a humongous... He's a genius. Sacha Baron Cohen's a genius. Jim Carrey.
Sikandar, do you think he's an activist or an actor? I'm always confused.
I don't know about activists, bro. Activists are what everybody here on Instagram in a small circle of a bubble are.
Yeah.
I don't know about activists, you know.
Right.
He does what he can.
Yeah.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio does what he can. It's all about him. For him, it's all about climate.
Sure.
Yes, fine. It's amazing that they do that. It's fantastic. So for me, I'm just purely talking about the fact that Sacha Baron Cohen is a genius.
Yes.
I mean, like, there's no doubt about that. You know, they're like these. Seth MacFarlane's a genius. You know, these guys are so like when I look at them, I'm like, wow, man, like it's lovely. Yes, activists as well. I mean, they have thoughts. Like for me, I also have those things, man. Like it's so sad that. I mean, I became a certified diver. I have to go for another thing. But you see, when you go down there,
yeah,
it's actually like going to space, but in a different way.
True. Yeah. True.
When you finish it, there's microplastic. There's so much. Human beings are greedy.
Yeah,
it started with activists now, brother. So then all these things are going to come out.
We are menacing as far as
human beings are greedy and actors are greedy as well. Now your whole acting journey has started way back in 2008, right, with Woodstock Villa. And here you are right now, you know, creating mega waves, especially with Arya, which everyone is really looking forward to part 2. Daulat. You know, I loved.
What Dollar does?
Huh? Sorry?
Dollar does this.
Yeah, and that's why
and he does it so well.
Yeah, exactly.
He does it so well.
And I got away with it. I was like, kuch nahi bola tune.
Hold.
Yeah, no, but amazing. What's your journey been like? Tell us a little bit more, Siku, from when you started, what you've seen, and how happy are you at where you're at right now?
That's an interesting question. And I'm doing an interview after a while. So the thing is that earlier on, who doesn't come to become like a star?
Yeah.
We all come. Why are we aiming for here? We're aiming for there.
Yeah, correct.
But it's beautiful. I have nothing is a regret. None of that is. It's just beautiful. It's just the fact that my mom is honest. She's like, "Nahi to tu petrol pump khol de." You know? No, but it's just the journey's been good. Yeah, it's just very basic, man. All these things are all fine, to be very honest. And I'm not trying to sound extra, but for me, I'm sitting in a room with an air conditioner. I was trying to connect on Wi-Fi in another room. I'm trying to connect Wi-Fi here. We live in India.
Yeah.
What am I not to be grateful about?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful. I was just gonna, it's so amazing.
That is it. I can pursue a dream because my mother says, "How to kar sakta hai acting." But but my mom's the only one who's very honest about it. My father's encouraging. But that's it. And why? But I can do that. I can pursue it in my way because I live in Bombay. No?
Yeah.
I'm not paying rent. I'm not buying like that. I've done what I had to do, like whatever, but it's nothing compared to what the people have their own paths. I'm not comparing anything to anything, right?
Sure.
But
But you know what? The sense I kind of get, Sikandar, is the fact that you kind of maybe in a big way proud of it and you embrace it. And I think you're blooming into this new aura of yourself. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think you are kind of really enjoying the process.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it's an enjoyable process. Life is enjoyable. All this.
Man.
It's, by the way, like I always tell anybody now, has to be like, happy birthday. May you have lots of happiness and all, whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Happiness you'll have, then it goes. Then sadness you'll have, it'll go. Anger will happen, it'll go. Man.
Yeah.
So now I just wish people health. Good health. I just wish you good health.
That's nice, nah? That is true.
It's lovely because we all are human beings and human beings are assholes. Animals are beautiful.
I agree. This too shall pass. Every time somebody says that, I think it's a campaign for constipation. But think about it.
So Sikandar, your journey from 2008 to now, you've seen, a myriad of roles, whether it was, Zoya Factor and up to now Suryavanshi, and in between all of that, Arya, of course, Tere Bin Laden players. It's been a whole mixed bag of roles. Has there been any role which was really taxing for you, which was really, got you totally, tired out per se?
Nothing gets me tired when I'm there on set.
Yeah.
No matter what it is. No matter what. Right? Like when it rolls, it's just beautiful. That's why we're blessed to do something creatively.
Absolutely.
That's tiring, I feel. But as maybe I will try and answer this question in a different way and just say my own bit that yes, I've seen a lot. And the beautiful thing is failure after failure after failure after failure after failure after failure after failure. And it's beautiful because I just want to act, right? So for me, there's nothing there. And my father always said, "Kaam karna chahiye, bas kaam karte raho."
Yeah.
I don't see, they don't give me advice on anything. My parents don't. One thing my mother told me before I went to work, she's like, it's all about waiting. You gotta wait. Matlab, 1 minute ka short hoega, but wait karna padta hai. That's it. That little tidbit. We don't talk about scripts. I don't tell them until I get something and I start it. Then I'm like, I'm doing something because they're parents at the end of the day, right?
Yes.
So but the good thing is that okay, fine. You go through all that. It's amazing. And it's a beautiful time. And kaam karte raho means it has to come from somewhere within. We all keep changing from time to time, right? And I've been through my share of all changes and etc. And there's one time it was just beautiful where I just really just wanted, the only thing I actually wanted to do was work. I just acting karne gaye. Bhai, abhi aise, like, So for me, I was just reaching out to everybody and anybody that I knew. And I said, I would message them today and you might not get a reply. These people, I've grown up here. So I'm not just talking about people that I'm messaging that I know, but it's not like you're at a party and you're like, listen, I'll give me work and all my balls. I've done that also. I've done that. So I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I was like, can I come meet you if you have some time? You won't get a reply. Why should they give you a reply? They're busy people. They're very busy people. Right?
Sure.
So that's all I did. And I kept a reminder. So I would message today, for example.
Yeah.
And then I might get a reply. I'm lucky enough to get a reply. When I say this, there are trillions of people that come to this country, to Bombay, to become actors, who cannot even connect. Okay.
Sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cannot even meet them to say kamdo.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes. So therefore, when people talk about these other things like nepotism and all, yeah, I can message somebody, and I'll wait for it, and whenever they have time,
Sure.
I'll be like, listen, I want 10 minutes, so I would go and I would leave in 9. They asked me to stay longer.
Yeah.
10 minutes, and I had a 3-minute show reel, and I would show it, and I'm like, I just want work, man. Just calm karna. And I went everywhere. This is many people that I've known forever, and many people that I've not known, all casting directors, etc., whatever.
Sure.
It's very, very interesting. It's beautiful to be there, because also failure is beautiful in so many ways.
Yes, I think for it being I think a failure is being a stepping stone. I think yeah, absolutely.
What I want to do.
And this
It's actually amazing, Sikandar, about the fact that when you talk about it with such a smile on your face, is what actually is honestly, and I'm being very, very upfront with you. It is honestly very uplifting for people when they listen to you. You know why I say that is when you say it not just from a actor's point of view, I say it from any walk of life, right? People struggle in any walk of life, and you talked about gratefulness a little while back.
Yeah.
People who lose jobs, for example, tend to kind of take a longer time to maybe find another thing or whatever it might be. But it's nice to get to hear it from a person who's gone through it and who is now finally blooming and embracing a little bit of that patience, that call it whatever, and the success that comes with it.
And as you said, this whole waiting game, and I think that's kind of translated a bit in your life as well when it comes to a new project that we hear you're doing, Monkey Man, Dev Patel's directorial debut. If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, but you did test for this maybe about 5 years ago. Is that right? And, it came all around, and I think they couldn't get in touch with you because they didn't have your number.
They could have. So, no. So I got like Sarah Lateef and rest was like.
Yeah, God bless her. Yeah.
All these people, Abhimanyu Ray, who Ram Madhvani had no idea who I am, because Ram also doesn't get out, right?
Yes.
I tell you that also. Still, that's the part of when I was meeting people. I went and met Abhimanyu Ray also.
Yes.
As I said, just give kuch bhi, ad bhi kar lega main. And I did auditions, and auditions can be really bad sometimes.
Sure.
They are very bad most of the times. But the guy still, for him, it's not like he put me in a slot. He just said, I see you for this guy called Daulat, to aise test karega. That was Abhimanyu. With Seher, I met Seher, yeah, fine, I got an audition. Dave was there, he auditioned as well. It's amazing that director is there to audition. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. It was 5 years back. Then it was not happening for a very long time. And then I think it was going to start in Jan, and then they couldn't start in India in Jan because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got postponed to about September. And our first lockdown was on. And I remember being right here, where I'm sitting. And my father comes and says, "Wo Jaman, tere ko phone karega abhi, wo producer." I said, "Bro, firstly, are you speaking in English or?" Jamon, his name is Jamon, Joe. And it's his birthday today, okay? He's one of the producers. But karega tera number. And Joe is Dave's partner as well as a producer. And he called me. Dave was online. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" I was trying to, it's just pure luck and whatever is supposed to happen. Maybe it's like, dude, I was just going through characters again. Went through the auditions and I saw yours and I remember, he said, "Why not, bro? Are you coming? Can you do this?"
Wow.
I'd love to. Can I? He said, "We'll send you the script. Just read it and let us know tomorrow." I said, instantly, and I read it. For me, the most beautiful thing is reading something.
Sure.
Yeah.
And earlier on in life, you're seeing your own role, maybe, at least for me. मैं क्या कर रहा है इसमें?
Correct. Yes.
वो सीखना होता है ना. दूर अगर किताब पढ़ सकते हो पूरा.
एक बार.
बहुत प्यारा है. फिर छोटे से छोटे कैरेक्टर शाइन करते हैं.
Correct.
वो किताब पढ़ना चाहिए. And what a read it was, yeah. Nice. And I read it. It took me an hour and a half to read it. I'm not a reader, but it was fun to read it, and very lucky. And then they called. I said, "Yeah, man, I'll come." And then it happened like that, and that was lovely. It just worked out. It somehow,
Yeah.
But it's nice, Sikandar, in terms of I was reading somewhere, and you want to kind of push the limits in terms of your craft. You want to kind of now start to explore a lot of other stuff which you want to do. Maybe you wanted to, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but you wanted to actually play a woman.
Yeah, you read also. No?
Yeah, and you wanted to kind of.
मेरे भी Google alert पे आता है.
Thank you. Thank you. मेरी research ठीक थी. Thank you, sir.
Brother, I want to do, if I can, I would love to. I would love to do anything. Like I have a friend a while back who spoke to me about making a movie about drag queens. He said, would you play a drag queen? I said, of course.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Wow.
Yeah.
And I would love to. Like, I want to do anything, and that's the most beautiful. I mean, I hope I can. I might not nail them. I might be really bad,
That's okay.
You tried. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about your experience with Sensate. I loved the show.
I had one shot.
One.
No, and it was one shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a Wachowski, so मैं बोला यार. Red pill, blue pill, red pill, blue pill. मैं दिमाग में. But no, that was cool. Again, that was I think Seher also.
Yes.
That was also Seher.
Mm-hmm.
There was supposed to be some different characters, whatever you do this, of course. And I had met Lana, formerly Larry, but I met her and I was going to do it regardless.
Yes, of course.
Sure.
Yeah. Wachowski.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. And that was great fun. It was superb, man. It was lovely. It was good fun. I shot at Babulnath Temple and that was it. It's one shot. Some people...
But tell me this. With the digital platform situation really exploding, Sikandar, honestly speaking, Arya was brilliant. I really enjoyed it. I especially loved the character that you played. And I thought you brought it so much gravitas. Just do that again because it does kind of make us freak us out. What does Daulat do?
So I have to put the lights off and shine the
No, then you'll really freak us out. But don't do that. No, but what we are trying to understand.
He doesn't even smile.
I know.
You can't mess with Daulat.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
He's a samurai. As Ram calls him a samurai. He's a samurai.
Yeah, true.
And beautiful. And the process of working with Ram was just beautiful. Randomly we made backstories, etc. Thoughts were like maybe this boy was taken over by Zorawar, who's Sushma's father.
Yeah.
And when they were children, he probably fell in love with the boss's daughter.
Right.
Still a servant.
Yeah.
For him, it's love, right? But that happened in a backstory. So that worked so beautifully because it was there.
Yeah.
Fair.
It was like, it's just lovely. Yeah. It's lovely how they work also.
And you're working with Sushmita. How is that? Of course, you did season 1, season 2.
Superb.
She's amazing. Yeah, I've worked with her.
I've been very lucky to work with some very cool people.
Yeah.
Cool people also. We won't talk about them now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, there are cool people.
For sure, all the time.
Huh?
I said all the time, uncool people all the time.
But actually, most of them are really cool people who like it.
Yeah.
They love their craft and acting and all. Sahi hai, boss.
But this opportunity of a digital platform, Sikandar, do you feel that it gives you a much greater opportunity moving forward in terms of now the kind of content which is being produced for OTT? Vis-a-vis maybe, I would say 10 years back or...
Very simply, I'll tell you something again that somebody had mentioned. What is there for an actor? Actor का सबसे बड़ा चीज क्या है? कि वो busy रहे.
Sure.
Yes.
बस.
Sure. Yeah.
Busy रहने.
Yeah, absolutely.
तो बाकी सब मेरे ज़हन में आता ही नहीं है.
Coming from a family of actors, this is like that question. कौन पसंद है, mama या papa? No, who influences you more? Is it Anupam ji or is it?
None of them. I don't talk to them about work ever.
Okay.
I rather would not ever. They don't talk to me about work because they are actors, right?
Yeah.
ये script करना. They can't say that because they know that यार हमारे पे बिल मत फाड़. अगर चले.
And if there is if there's a film of Anupamji's and Kiranji's, one that you had to pick.
Don't talk about Anupam Ji. He's done 500 films.
Difficult to choose.
There's Daddy, there's Shola or Shabnam, there's Dileki Mantani, like, I mean, there's Ram Lakhan, there's Lamhe, like, you can't, like, I mean, like, he's just, it's amazing the kind of stuff that he's done.
Yeah, the body of work, yeah.
Her mom is so beautiful because
Absolutely.
she's become an actor and she was stunning and still is.
Yeah.
And फिर मैं पैदा हो गया, सब give up. सब कुछ छोड़ दिया उसने. She came, worked at Punjab University, was working with Gargi Saab, a very well-known teacher of acting and all. She came to become an actor. I was born, she quit it all. And then eventually when she started, much later, she got and look at what she brings on screen. Yes, my mom.
Powerful, yes.
My mom, but I see it critically as well.
Sure. She's a powerhouse, I must say this. She's a powerhouse.
No, what is it, man? She's done that much of stuff.
Yeah.
It's so much, like, she really is loved. She's loved.
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazing. She has that. She has it. Like, I mean, I'm talking about my mummy.
Of
I'm
course.
also talking about an actor.
Yeah.
Wow, man, she lights it up.
Yeah.
And of course it's nice, Sikandar. It's very good and very heartful to hear that she's recovering, she's responding in terms of the treatment, and I'm happy to hear that. So yeah, fingers crossed, all the positive energy as far as everything is concerned. And
And what next, Siku? Is it going to be only acting, or have you thought about writing, directing, theatre?
I'm very lazy to write, but if people are hanging around and I speak,
Yeah.
it can happen. But there's some interesting things that I've always wanted to do, which are in the pipeline, which is not acting. Theatre, I've not been interested in, though I know that if it ever happens, it'll be awesome. People have asked to theatre waiter because they're all my family and all from theatre.
Sure, of course, exactly.
Any interest is worked.
Yeah.
But there's something interesting that I want to do, which is going to happen.
Which will happen. Fingers crossed, of course, it will happen. You tell us.
I'm up on stage and make people laugh, basically.
Okay, now, of course, I've heard and seen on your live, sometimes on your live interactions on Instagram, etc. All these girls giving you marriage proposals and marry me and this and that later.
Carry on.
But what is it that Sikandar Kher looks for in a woman?
Yeah, the same thing that a woman would look for when she meets me. Like, what? It has to happen. No? It has to be beautiful. I want children. I want a daughter. Because women.
Yes.
But I can't, like, I won't. Yeah. जब मिलती है तो मिलती है, वरना नहीं हो सकता मुझे.
Yeah.
दिल की घंटी जब बजेगी तो बजेगी, उसकी भी बजनी चाहिए ना भाई. बहुत गुजर चुके हम लोग लाइफ में. मेरी बजी, उसकी नहीं बजी. उसकी बजी, मेरी नहीं बजी. That's what it is. But yeah, and women is just a conversation that she can understand me and I can understand her, and we can there's so many things. It's so amazing and I won't say tough, but it's so beautiful. Companionship is lovely.
Yes.
I think so lovely, and I think that you got to give that space also, but it has to be growth. You can be jealous and possessive because that's also going to happen. Because as human beings, we are not monogamous naturally. So we are not built like that, right?
Yeah.
With me, about 8, we will be with one person. Oh yeah, right. Then you'll go out and you'll see. But be attracted, right?
Yeah.
Flirt. Enjoy the flirt also. All those things, and they're so complicated. It just has to happen beautifully, man.
Yes.
I completely agree on that.
And it's beautiful, and it should be like that, because that's when there's security and that's when there's growth.
Yeah.
A lot of them are toxic, And a lot of people go through that. I've been through multiple toxic ones, and you just always hope that then there's one person that it won't be toxic with. Because if you're not toxic, I think nothing else in the world will be toxic.
I was going to say that.
Absolutely.
If you're good with yourself and you love yourself, I feel if you're happy with yourself, बाकी सब fit.
You tend to kind of attract that kind of energy.
Exactly,
then, yeah.
exactly.
That's true.
Okay, before we wind up, Siku, what do you do to kind of unwind? Is it hanging out with your friends, with your mates? Your gang is, of course, Abhishek, Kunal, Shad, that whole since child.
Don't Abhishek, that's where it ends. One friend.
One friend. Yeah.
But Ash beat me to it. But to unwind, what I watch, I would like watching stuff. By the grace of God, I'm very busy, so being on set is lovely.
Good, man.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Unwinding, I like playing sports. I've always been a sportsman.
Yes.
I've always played sport. So yeah, I'll always play some sport at some point. If I have some time off, I'll go play sport. I've played a lot of golf. Now I've been playing golf a while back for a bit. That was the last sport I played. But yeah, it's always been sports, and that's my unwind, man.
So here's to you, Siku. Here's to super success for Arya 2, for Monkey Man, and everything else that's coming up. Thank you so much for being with us here on Here with Sudhi and Suchi.
Yeah. My wish to you, Sikandar, is the fact that you forever remain busy, man. Forever.
And forever remain this sweetheart that you always have been. Love you. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Here with Sudhi and Suchi.
Sikandar Kher for you, ladies and gentlemen. What an amazing human being. What a kick-ass guy.
And really wish him all the best moving forward, Suchi.
Yeah, totally.
I wish he always gets oodles and oodles and oodles of work.
I'm really looking forward to seeing him in the Dev Patel film.
That will be nice.
No?
That will be nice.
Yeah, way to go, Sikko.
Kutte!
Ruff!
Kutte! Chano!
Nikal yahan se, kutte! Why am I saying all of this? It's because we're going to tell you about a movie which Vishal Bharadwaj is making. You know, Vishal Bharadwaj is always cast taboo. In negative kind of characters. Right?
Nimmi in Maqbool and Ghazala in Haidar.
That's right. But now she's going to be playing Pammi in Kutte!
But of course, Vishal Bharadwaj's son, Asman, who's overcast, he's cast as...
Couldn't help that one.
Sorry, I couldn't.
Yes.
Anyway, but
Asman is not overcast, he cast.
He cast her, in this negative role.
In this negative role, but not only that, she plays a corrupt police constable in this one, but not only that, who is there with her? Arjun Kapoor is also like Kutte! He's also in Kutte! And in Kutte, he is also playing a sort of a negative character.
दो और भी तो है picture में यार Suchi.
Konkana Saran Sharma is playing a Naxalite.
Right, and Richa Madan. Radhika Madan.
Radhika Madan, she is playing a college student in this one. Okay.
Okay.
Now, this whole movie is about, how people basically their life changes according to circumstances.
It's basically greed and all of that, which is treachery and all of those nice, beautiful, heady cocktail stuff.
But there is definitely no subplot of love.
कुछ भी नहीं है ऐसा. And apparently all the characters, Suchi, are also absolutely negative in the film. तो मतलब सबके सब
कौन है positive? सब लोग यार, considering Omicron, सब लोग positive. निगेटिव सारे निगेटिव लेकर रहे पॉजिटिव
पॉजिटिव नहीं है
हम लोग तो नहीं है
हम दोनों नहीं है हम ठीक है अभी
ओके
हम दोनों कुत्तों की बात कर रहे थे कुत्ते
बट स्पीकिंग ऑफ विशाल भरद्वाज he's also got taboo in his next film अरे यार what is this यार विशाल जी यार एक चांस हमें भी दे दीजिए ना
Do you think he really does think she's a good actor?
No, but she is a
fabulous
actor. I was going to say something else, but yeah, she's a fabulous actor. And, phenomenal. And Vishal's next film is called Khufia. But in that one, Khufia. But in that one, she is going to be playing a positive character. Okay?
Khufia.
You cleared your...
I did.
Okay. So Khufia is in production and they've already shot a whole bunch of action shots, etc. All of this around.
But what's the weather update on the set? With Asman being around, I just said, okay, sorry.
That is in Kutte!
Sorry.
That's not in Khufia.
Okay.
That's in Kutte!
Okay.
Okay. So, that was the news about Kutte! इतने उदास क्यों हो Sudhi? इतने उदास क्यों हो?
क्योंकि हम जा रहे हैं यार सुची.
हाँ. जाना तो पड़ेगा ही because all good things come to an end, ladies and gentlemen, sometime.
Finally a compliment.
But yes, we will be back soon enough on Hear It Here with Sudhi and Suchi because there are so many Bollywood stars who we have to get to meet you.
Actually, they have to come onto the show.
Yeah,
and they're dying to.
Them to meet you, as in the people listening to us.
Right, fair enough. No, I was just talking about the sheer, scale of this show now.
Bye.
Here with Sudhi and Suchi.